feel like lately I've been very tired, and I put out a tweet not too long ago saying that I would slow down on content just because I feel like I'm constantly working. I feel like if I'm tired, I'm usually really unmotivated to create content and just do more work. September has been kind of a relaxing sort of reset month for me. I'm sure you've noticed I haven't uploaded as much as I normally do, and it's been really nice to just be able to focus on reading, because I feel like I go through phases where I say that I'm going to take a little bit of a break and that I want to focus more on reading because reading is more important to me than creating videos. Even though I love doing this, I definitely prefer reading over making videos in my spare time. And I definitely go through phases of saying that I'm going to take a little bit of a break or I'm going to slow down to focus on reading, and then I do it for like a month and then I stress myself out again because I feel like I have to upload twice a week. It just becomes kind of this cycle where I think I have to upload a lot and then also find time to read, and I just can't balance it anymore like I used to. I also feel like my job in general is very draining. Like, I work in retail, but I'm constantly dealing with customers, like literally all day. That's part of my job. I have to ask a customer if they need help. It's not like the customer can help themselves, so I feel like sometimes I'm talking to people literally all day, which is so draining. And so sometimes the last thing I want to do when I come home is try to focus on a book or try to like make a video or something. So I just feel like I don't have enough time in a week to do everything that I want to do, like make videos and read. I've also been trying to put less pressure on myself to create videos. Like, obviously this one is very random, it's very different. I don't even know if I'm gonna like talk about books really. I mean, I am planning on reading later today, but there's something about reading vlogs that kind of stress me out at the moment. I don't know why. I think it's because I put pressure on myself to have to finish the book in the vlog. I think I maybe get into my head too much about things, but today is Sunday, so I'm just trying to relax and do whatever. I actually have much more of an exciting day tomorrow, which I'm probably going to show you guys at the end of this vlog. I am hoping to build my bed frame tomorrow. My parents are coming over, and so my dad is going to help me build that, and then they're also going to help me hang some artwork that I have to hang in my house that I've had for a while. I feel like I've really been focusing on trying to make my house a home, even though I've lived here for like 7 years, but I feel like I am the worst when it comes to home decor, in the sense that I can never decide on what I want. But I finally have figured out the vibes of my house and what I want my house to look like. Blue is my favorite color, and I think for the last little while I've tried to like run away from blue because I feel like that's always what I gravitate towards, but I've accepted that just blue is exactly what I need in my house. I have a hair somewhere on my face, I can feel it. I'm gonna do blues and greens in my living room, and I'm gonna eventually completely transform my bathroom. I'm gonna paint it literally like a dark green, and my bedroom is gonna be blues, which has always been the plan, to do a variety of blues in my bedroom because that's my favorite color and it just calms me, it soothes me. I find the color blue very relaxing. This room, I have plans to change it again which eventually I'll do a video on. As you can see, some of the lights are falling down. The tape never sticks, so I always constantly have to like retape them. There's something about this room that is super chaotic right now that really stresses me out, and I need to fix it because I feel like I don't really spend that much time in here anymore. I feel like I have too many books, and it's kind of like stressing me out a little bit, even though I've read all of these books, so it shouldn't bother me, and I love a majority of these books. I don't want to get rid of any, but I feel like I'm gonna have to get rid of some because, first of all, I am running out of room. I literally have that one shelf empty, and that's all I have left, so I'm gonna have to reorganize this room a little bit at some point, which I will make into a video because I do have some more decor ideas for this room that I eventually want to do. But yeah, lately I've just been focusing on reading and making my house a home, and finally buying decor pieces, and just finally buying things for my house. So this is my bed frame. I got it from Rona, and as you can see, it is very, very high. So I need to take my box spring out, but unfortunately there are like holes underneath the bed frame. So my dad is going to cut up some plywood so that I can put that underneath my actual mattress and I can get rid of my box spring. But in the meantime, I am just using my box spring to help support my mattress. But I really, really love my new bed frame. It has this beautiful like design at the top, or at the front, I guess, which I really like. And I don't know, I just wanted something kind of like airy and a little like vintage. And of course I had to go with white to match the rest of the furniture in my bedroom. And I love how it does have like an end kind of at the bottom of the mattress, I guess, but it's not fully in the way of my bed or like where my feet would be, I guess. I don't know, I really like my bed frame and everything. I just need to get rid of my box spring and move the bed frame more in the middle of the wall, because right now it's kind of like more on the side, which I don't like. So I definitely want to kind of rearrange some stuff. But this is basically what my new bed frame looks like. I hung up this cross at the top of my front door. I believe I got this cross from a local priest for my high school graduation. It was like a gift because we also had like a church thing before graduation, and I believe this was from that. I have a couple of crosses from other religious things from my childhood, but yeah, I just hung this at the entryway of my house. We hung up this other painting that I had. This is actually a very random painting. I found this at my parents' house when I was there one day. It was in my old bedroom, which is now kind of like an office / storage room, and I just found it in there laying on the floor, and I asked my mom where this was from, and she honestly had no idea. I think it's from my grandmother. I believe she painted this, but I could be totally wrong. And I just asked my mom if I could have it because she clearly wasn't using it, and she gave it to me. So I decided to hang it up in my living room. And as I said earlier, my living room is going to be blues and greens, and this fits perfectly with that theme. This is the last painting that we had to hang. So this I bought from Society 6, I do believe. The painting is called The Swing. I will put the artist on the screen because I can't remember at the top of my head. But this is just a beautiful like Renaissance painting. I absolutely love it. I love the colors. There's like a pop of pink in it, but it's mainly like blues and greens. And the picture frame I bought from Michaels, and I actually painted it because I didn't like what the frame looked like originally. I'm also not super in love with this picture frame, but it's gonna just have to do for now because I can't find another frame that I like at the moment. So I just painted it brown and gold to give it kind of like a vintage feel. I feel like this painting also goes really good with my Birth of Venus painting, which I do actually have to move on the wall. It looks a little off balance, like the paintings are not fully leveled. Well, they're leveled, but like they're not centered on the wall, so I actually have to change that. But this is basically what both paintings look like together. I really love how this wall / like corner of my dining room is starting to look. I think it looks really nice.